Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome and all back to some Heretic, and if you don't like this, well then you're a heretic, which means that you have something in common with the mod, so therefore ironically you should respect it as it's your brother! I don't know where I was going with that. So who should we play as today? I kind of want to go with Focus, just because he's got a trident slash giant fork slash pitchfork. I don't know, but he seems like a cool guy, okay? And, I just sound like someone who just saw a fantastic fireworks show. So he's someone that starts with what I assume is Mum's knife in the form of a demon fork. That's kind of cool. I really do like that. And this is a very interesting treasure room with an invisible walking... Okay. Alright, that was quite something. I'm glad we got away with that, and all is well with the world. I do definitely want to play as every character and stab. Seriously, every single mod that has changed how Mum's knife look is to the better. Sometimes I wonder why I'm so bad at speaking English, and then other times I wonder how I've even managed to get to the point where loads of you guys do me the honor of spending your time watching me flail around in both gameplay and wording. And then it leads to the further thought that maybe I'm actually just in a coma, and everything I've ever done on YouTube is just some fevered dream, because really, that's the only way to explain it. I don't even know what I was trying to say anymore. That's the thing. He looked like a very upset zombie. There is being a zombie, and then there is going, I really just hate being a zombie. And that's a really sad zombie. But he was more like, being a zombie sucks. Oh, you know, these new zombie kids. Oh, they don't know how easy they got it. Oh. And then the us are the only thing humans can pick up on, so it just sounds like the zombies doing the grouching, but they're actually just complaining about being an old zombie. Let's grab this tinted rock and get small rock. Oh, that sucks. I just wanted to blow up some more rocks in case of a trapdoor. Isaac's heart can go kill itself. I don't want to go anywhere near that. I also don't want to accidentally open that. Got another tinted rock down here and a pretty fly. I do like myself some pretty flies. I guess we'll pick that up simply because there is... no reason not to take it with us. Let's rescue the pushpin from this torment. But seriously, this mod is just... I like it so much. I just really, really do. I think, honestly, my favorite thing, beyond anything, is that all the health and all the enemies isn't just ramped up, and then they're like, haha, that's how we make it difficult. And I know I keep saying that, and I know I said that last time, but it just, every time I think of it, I'm like, the dude who designed this, he gets it. He gets it. He understands me. He really, I think we resonate on a spiritual level. Spiders. I feel like attacking spiders with what is effectively a pitchfork is both overkill but also terribly ineffective. Because imagine actually having a pitchfork. You would have to accurately aim at the spider and stab it with one of the points on the pitchfork. Which, well, that sounds like it should be quite doable if the spider's big enough. Most spiders certainly aren't big enough, and it would just result in you really pissing off a fast-moving, angry spider. And nobody likes fast-moving, angry spiders, unless you're a spider enthusiast, but those are what we call psychopaths. Seriously? Now, I don't want to insult any of y'all, but I'm probably going to end up doing it, because I do tend to insult people constantly. Those of you that have tarantulas as pets, what? And also, how many people are you planning on killing in the future when you give in to your dark ways and become the serial killer you were born to be? Because there is, I'm not a fan of spiders. I used to have chronic arachnophobia, but I've managed to mostly get over it. But I'm still, I'm not a fan of them. I can't see how you could hold a tarantula and be like, oh, it's my tarantula friend, I'm gonna stroke him. Oh, he's so happy. It's a spider that would eat you if it was big enough. Maybe that's just me. I mean, I have a lizard. It's not like lizards can really show that much affection and emotion, although I swear to God this bearded dragon is trying its best to. But I guess there's nothing wrong from the perspective of, I like spiders. I think spiders are cool. I want to objectively just have a spider to look at that I own as my pet, because it's cool. That I understand. I do. I guess. The one spider you've owned, you got a tarantula, you're happy with it. Okay, I'll accept that. What I then struggle with is the people who are like, yeah, I have 7 I have 7 different spider tanks with various species, some of which can actually kill me, so I'm just really into spiders. At that point, I'm like, do you want to die in a spider-related breakout accident? Because that is how you die in a spider-related breakout accident. I mean, have you not seen 8-legged freaks? Is it just me, or is this giant fork of truth not actually as damaging as you would expect from what is effectively Mum's knife? I feel like it's just not doing the kind of damage I want it to do. Though that was kind of fun. Oh, what is this? Damage up while held. That's kind of interesting. So we actually have really low starting damage on this character versus the Locust. Look at you! It's like a demonic angel! Oh ho ho! Okay, alright. Bit of bullet hell, bit of bullet hell. I froze you. Oh god, no, it walked into me, it walked into me. Come on. Okay, it's doing it. Okay, apparently it's got, you know, holy beams. That's fine. I don't even get an item for that? Holy crap. That was pretty real, wasn't it? That was... Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely, completely, and utterly fine. I can respect your choice to be the Locust. I can. And can you never do that again, please? Thank you very, very much. Really, no secret room there. I kind of want to fight... Ooh, there's a good call to have a look over here. What have we got? Is it just me, or is this a new type of under-the-floor room? This is pretty cool. Though, is it also me? There's just... You know, I was really excited. I was thinking we're going to get a cool bonus item. This is going to be absolutely wonderful. And it's bloody... I don't even want to speak his name. I don't even want to... I feel like if I say the name of that item, I'm going to somehow be unclean. He's bleeding from his eyes! Which, granted, shouldn't be something that shocks me as an Isaac player, but just the image of him on his side bleeding from his eyes. What are you doing? Here's another question. For those of you that own a spider as a pet, would you be freaked out if you woke up and it was on your face? Answer that honestly. Would that still freak you out despite you owning it as a pet? If the answer is no, then you go. You have that as a pet. You deserve it. Ooh, I mean, I'm happy to accept a bit of guppyage that I can't get because I still have to do that. That's lovely. And there we go, 9 lives. So I've just gained health and lives from that, so that is really, really excellent. Good little find there. Good curse room overall. Bomb. My range is just abysmal. Like, absolutely abysmal. And against enemies like that, it just does nothing for me. I'm going to need to find some... I don't like them. They're so freaky in how they move. See what I mean? Spiders everywhere. They're so scary. Yeah, I thought so. That's why I stabbed it. That's, again, a weird out-of-context sentence, but you gotta understand, in a world where a box can kill you, you better be sure that you preemptively stab bitches. Don't put that on tape and submit it to anywhere, please. That's just, yeah. I feel like if I ever actually did commit a crime, the amount of evidence that would be able to be built up against me is actually overwhelming. Hang on, I didn't even register what I was fighting then. Are they actually mini adorable baby monstros? Are they actually mini adorable baby monstros? That is the cutest and bestest and I'm so happiest enemy I've seen ever in Rebirth. That was just, look, they were so, just like, so happy to be here. They were like, I'm gonna grow up and be a monster one day. Oh, I'm just so happy. Aren't we happy, Pete? Yeah, we're happy, Frank. Yeah, we're, oh, he's killing us with a fork, Pete. Oh, good. Holy Mantle is actually phenomenal to find when we are rocking this. Alright, this time I will find a secret room. Hey, there we go, and we get ball and chain. That is off the chain. Nah, I'm kidding, that was terrible. It is definitely balling, though. Because the ball... Oh, just, you know, good times had by everyone. Well, we'll buy the heart. Can't really use any of them, so we'll boogie on to the boss. Goody, Junior. Goody Jr. does whatever Goody Jr. does, which is die like a fool. Speed and damage up, that's okay, that is okay. Any bit of damage we can get is just delicious. Though, even with the damage items we do have, we've not even made it past 1. I feel like we've got soy milk level of backwards, so we've got a nice triple heart going on there. That was fantastic. You gotta have quick thinking, quick wits about you in that room. And hop, and hop, and hop. I'm not actually hopping, I'm flying. Unless it's just, really rapid hopping that it appears to be flying. Though I feel like if you could fly by hopping, you wouldn't fly that much because you'd look like a fool just hopping everywhere. Like, imagine, you do the action of hopping, the hop, hop, hop. You don't have to say hop while you hop, that is optional. But you start taking off into the air. But you have to keep doing the hop, hop, hop. And you'd look like an absolute moron. But you technically have the power of flight. Is it still worth it? I guess it kind of is. I mean, that is a weird thing. If you have to do something stupid to activate your superpower. Let's say you have Hulk-like super strength. But you only have that super strength while you have one finger in your ear. So you have to stand there through a battle with one finger in your ear, and then the other hand is used to throw cars around and stuff. I mean, you'd still be happy that you technically have the ability to do super strengths, but stand back, ladies and gentlemen, have no fear. I will put my finger in my ear. Dude, what the hell? This is a serious situation. No, for real, I'm honestly a superhero. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, please don't judge me. Might as well use that there. It gets through Mega Fatty quite quickly. That is... might be okay. We'll go in the... Ooh, I mean, I'm going to take that because it's damage up. I mean, it doesn't do much for me, but we do become a skull, so we got that going for us. Also, was that a trapdoor? As in, we could go back through it, right? That's presumably that's what that means. That's good. We can just stab a lot faster now because we're basically melee. Because if that's got the ladder, that means that this is just a bonus room. It is just a bonus room. Wonderful. And it has the Book of Shadows in, which, while I am now, of course, going to have a lot lower damage, I think the advantage of being able to just put that on and then be invincible and stab everyone is just too delicious a proposal. Because, I mean, it's like offering a chef a brand new recipe. I mean, he's going to look at that and be like, that is a delicious proposal right there. And he's going to sign his name on that dotted line. Oh, look, it's just a little squished head when he got frozen. Oh, just, they are the best enemy. I don't care what you say. Those mini monstro babbies are the best enemy. How is monstro baby made? Because aren't all monstros male? Oh god, what is happening in Rebirth? What is going on? What horrible experiments have been carried out on poor monstros everywhere? Who will stop this? Who will stand for this? We need ear strength, man. Though if that was actually a power, don't call yourself ear strength, man. Fear not, ladies and gentlemen, for me and my mighty ear finger will solve today's issues. How will you solve the political issues? I won't solve those. I'll solve strength-based issues. Yeah! And that's how he became Prime Minister. Okay, give me more Guppy, give me more Guppy, give me more. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know why I'm getting strangled from behind, but it's not worth me trying to get the money because really I'm already flying and Ghost Tears doesn't really matter, and honestly a whole lot of things don't really matter. I'm not sure why I'm even exploring the rest of this floor. I'm kind of just hoping for something good because I have no idea what to really fully expect from this mod, so we'll see what happens. We got a pill there, that's just a good stab. Yeah, each of these is just one good stab away from death, so I don't mind too much. Grab that coin and move on with our lives. And what are you? I can see forever. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Let's put that on and kill them. Yeah, this is going to be so fantastically useful. Ooh, broken stopwatch. It's like history is almost repeating itself, but not quite. So the question is, where are you, secret rooms? Where do you hide? If I can see forever, I suppose it's going to be next to the item room. It's the only thing I can imagine right here. No. No. Oh, we got that one. We managed that one, guys. I repeat, we managed that one. Well, we have extra item room, so we can just take the tick. because we can still take the other one, and then I might as well take the ace of spades. It's a nice little combo. So I guess there isn't a basic secret room. Either there isn't, or I am just a moron. These two things are obviously very compatible with each other. But down we go with our fork of truth. I do like being an eye-bleeding demon with a giant stabby fork. There's something very appealing about that. Hey, Grandma and Grandpa Dangle Dingle, how are you all doing? Good, I hope. That's a good amount of money to get. That is not worth my time at all. And, okay, here we go. Here we go. And boom. I mean, we do actually have the fly orbital as well, which is really good for when we Book of Shadows it up. On that. Calm. That was very, very close. What are you? Tears down? It doesn't really matter too much. I mean, we have number 1, so even with tears down, we've still got an inordinate amount of tears. I wonder if a mimic chest can spawn on completion of a room, because that would be deliciously evil. The Dingle Dangle zombies! How are you all doing? You're just... you guys and the baby monstro. Just real heroes. That's what you are. Okay, we're on chamber 1, so we don't have to worry about the mother fight. So let's go see what we have. The cage. Let us devil it up, and let us do this, and then let us stab it. Stab it so hard with everything we own. That was effective. Shot speed up. That's okay. I mean, I'm happy to be given 4 black hearts, but I'd much rather have actual devil items, you know? Ow. That was poor. I'll admit that was a poor decision, but, you know, it's the decision I chose to make, and I have to stand by that. I have to own up and admit my problems, and use them to grow as a human being in the future. Okay, there we go. Lovely. Oh, no. Come on, Ghosty. Come on, Ghosty. Draw! Oh, we were as fast as each other. Sad, sad days. Sad, sad days. Okay, get that going. Get that going. Book of Shadows should be good for our apple friend up top, because we can just stand there and stab him while the apples fall around me, and it won't really matter about the leeches. In fact, the leeches will just help me kill him, because, of course, they're just going to explode next to me and next to Blue Babby. So we should have a reasonably good chance at completing this run, assuming our damage doesn't drop off so much that we become basically irrelevant later on. That's the only real risk here. God damn it, it's so weak. It is just so weak, but I'm so happy to have Holy Mantle. It's just really, really good. Don't need that. Really, really don't need that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. Find a clown. Have him make you a frown and turn it upside down. That's the frown advertisement. That is actually kind of a good little ad for a frowning fucking company. That's wrong. That is complete. You don't want a clown fucking company. Nobody make that into your business. It sounds good on paper, maybe, but it's not good in real life. It just really isn't. Well, at least we kill Greed very easily. We'll probably get one more shot. But the question I would like to pose to you all is, where is the item room? Like, for cereal, it is hiding, it's just doing a good job. It's not even this direction, so where are you? Ooh, Goat Head is good, because we'd guarantee at least 2 more devil deals, so we got that going for us. Assuming we don't get an XL womb, but, you know, and that, again, as a sentence, not great, is it? Not great. Alright, the item room has got to be this way. It's just got to be. Ah, so it appears and then summons 3 of them. That's a Tinted Rock, so we'll grab that. The Chariot is actually pretty good because we can use it after the Book of Shadows for an extra lot of invincible fork stabbing, so that's wonderful. In fact, that is definitely enough time to kill a boss. It's just gotta be, right? There's no way that would fail. And stab. And stab. Did I take damage? Well, no, Holy Mantle got off. Yay, I found it along with the world's tankiest bats. Freeze. Okay, good. Item! As much as I would like to press undefined and go on an undefined adventure, I think it would be a very foolish fool of a move to pull at this point, because we kind of need all the tools that we have here, and we do have a lot of tools. One of them is you, Harry! I hope you cry. No, I don't really. That's God, imagine if you watched the YouTube video and it actually just made you break down in tears because the creator of said YouTube video was just repeatedly having a go at your name specifically during the entire time. Actually, no, I think I know a channel like that. It's called Rage Gaming. Oh, self-burn! I'm just the worst human. I try not to be. I try to be kind, but sometimes it's just not possible. Sometimes it's just not possible. Okay, so at least we've got our map back, which is, of course, great. And you fire that laser. You should die before you get to fire again, as should you and you. Oh, no, you didn't. You actually managed to take my holy mantle, you son of a bitch. But not today. The worm thing must be like, wee, I'm gonna kill people for my master. And then he flies out and turns round, and then he sees just in time his like host body get splattered, and he's like, as he arrives at the air that his master used to occupy, and just has to explode into thin air as he can't survive without the host body, and he knows that this was all my fault, and he gets so mad and angry as he flies past me to his doom, just looking at me with evil maggoty eyes, going, ah, as he screams in anger and anguish and rage, and it's just so sad. And then he dies. Alright, 99 money, we got our item room. I don't trust any of these. Yep, there we go. Found you. Look, boom. You think I was born yesterday, don't you? Please give me something good. Just something. You know, that's a very disappointing item room. That was an item room without even an item in, which is just poor. Just very, very poor. Like, that shouldn't even be possible. I understand that occasionally, you know, this game does need to disappoint you as the sadistic thing that it is, but that's sad. You go into an item room knowing that at the very least you're going to have a chance to get stronger. You know that at least that is going to be an option for you. Also, I think this was one of the most satisfying ways to kill a row of those hearts I think I've ever had. It was just one, then the other, then the next, then the next, then the next. Stab, 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 as they all had to watch in horror as their friend before them got brutally murdered knowing it was their turn soon. Black candle is good. I'll buy the ladder just because, you know, I'm giving this headless shop merchant some money. I feel like he's earned it. He has literally lost his head, but he is still refusing to give in and stop being a shop merchant. So I gotta respect that. I really do. I've got to respect that from him, and I will buy a useless ladder just so I can lay down some ladder underneath me when I fly over gaps and just be like, ah, I'm such a useless ladder. And then we can all enjoy the uselessness of that fact. Because you got to give useless things a chance. That's the same reason your teachers haven't given up on you, Stephen. Oh, Stephen Burn! I don't know who you are, Stephen, but you just got burnt! Oh, I feel awful. I feel really, really awful. Let's go for it. That was such a waste of time. I regret it so much. This was surprisingly a very, very easy mob trap. Like, that did absolutely nothing at all, even slightly. I don't even know if it was worth using Book of Shadows. Pop, and pop, and pop. They do make a very satisfying sound when these guys die. Like, they really just literally explode into blood. Ooh, if that's like a Jera or something. It's a Hagalaz, which is actually a pretty good rune for specifically this room, if it wasn't for the fact that, like, nothing good came out of those skulls but more items. At least we get the black heart back. And what are you? The stars! You are pointless. Thanks. Thanks for showing up so late. Really appreciate it. And you know what I also appreciate? Not having to kill whatever the hell they are! Did you see that? They've got round-left faces of fangy destruction. I'm not going crazy, right? They were mental. Where are you? Where are you? Look at them! They're so angry to be alive! You can just tell they're like, I used to be a pin once, but then I got metal. I ate my pin friend and became mega pin. That's why they're covered in blood. That's why they're fat, covered in blood. They each ate another pin, absorbed its strength, and became mega pin. That is what just happened. That is just awful and disgusting, and I love this mod to bits. Afterbirth gonna be good. Yeah, get destroyed. Okay, dokie then, mother. Let's do this thing. Get froze, get froze, get froze today. And then we book up shadows and just basically get a really, really nice mum fight. That was good. Still want to go topside because I really want to beat Appleman. Oh, let's make sure none of these. Oh, that is actually a second Guppy item. There is a chance. There is a small chance that we can Guppy it. Not that Guppying it would actually be that good, because Mum's Knife barely doesn't give you any flies. So really, we wouldn't get much from it. But we can still try. That's the main thing. We can always try. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Personal space, guys! Come on now! Telepills. Wonderful. Just a great telepills all round. Ooh, that, however, was kind of nice to just randomly find. That gives us some hearts for the potential devil deal on this floor. I say potential, the guaranteed devil deal on this floor. It's the spider one. It's the spider. Okay, all right. Why? Because I talked about spiders this run, do I get constant spidered? It just doesn't seem fair. Just really doesn't seem spare. I can't speak English anymore. I just really can't speak the English. It's just, I don't know whose fault it is, if it's mine or if it's mine, but I know one thing. One day I'll figure it out. One day I'll understand and give up my holy mantle just to power through those guys. Come on, boss. Some innocents to kill. This is good. They were actually going for me, basically. It's kind of scary. They were on it. They wanted some fresh flesh. Maybe they're actually the most powerful enemy in the game. Maybe if you sit in a room with innocents long enough, they actually transform into the hardest boss in the game. That would be pretty funny if the tentacles that nobody ever gets hit by, just the tentacles that are just waggling in corners of room. If you stand there for long enough, or maybe stand near it for long enough, it actually turns into a giant crackeny tentacle flesh boss. That would be the coolest little Easter egg. I am definitely taking that. Any form of damage is just great. We've still not managed to visibly gain any damage, but, I mean, the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. And stab. Okay, that's annoying that the boss is in this direction. Also, this is a tinted rock, so I'll grab myself the heart. We're actually getting health pretty nicely, thanks to Holy Mantle making me able to be a reckless stabber of things. Wait, what is this? The over... Oh, God. What a name for a flaw. But it's not even that different. I mean, it does look... Actually, it does look a little bit different, doesn't it? Down we go. Hello? Anything. Just these guys, which are also like moving spots to pop. He tried to spit on me, but then he got frozen. That's a really terrible out of context sentence. A lot of out of context awfulness has happened this run, hasn't it? And while it's not terrible, because, you know, nobody's going to believe you that I said that, despite there being video evidence, one does start to question whether I'm actually able of thinking about what I say before I say it. And again, I missed out valuable words that would, you know, really help with the meaning of that sentence. I don't like that this boss room is a double, especially on a mod, because that means it's probably going to be terrifying, but tally-ho! It's just versus Gertie Mayhem. Okay. I guess I'll just stab here and see what happens. That's fine. And then this one should be okay as well. Yep, we're all good. Gertie Mayhem, my ass. That was the easiest, peasiest, lemon squeeziest thing I've ever seen. Is that Tammy's paw? Temporary tears up. That's kind of cool. Does that mean there is an extra transformation in this game? Because if so, that is fantastic, and I'm very excited to discover it. That would be awesome. I still need to try what normal difficulty is like in this. I really do, but I think we can save that for later. For now, I have plenty of stabbing to achieve, and there we go. Okay, so I feel like I shouldn't end every single run with Mega Satan, because I feel like a lot of the time I'm going to barely kill Blue Baby Archangel version, and then have to slowly try and slug my way through Mega Satan. Though, honestly, I'll be real with you, Mega Satan definitely is the easier of the two bosses, at least when you stop watching, I suppose. I did have a very, very sizably large advantage. I'm not going to deny that, but I'm still very proud of my achievements, because you just gotta be. Aw, he was just having one last jump before he died. I wonder if being frozen by this tear effect, they're not actually aware of what's happening, or if they're just frozen but completely still able to feel pain. So like I freeze them with the first stab, and they have to sit there screaming in silent agony as I slowly stab them to death. That's actually a really, really horrific way to go, isn't it? And I feel like I lost my chariot card along the way, but I'm not too bothered. I'm actually really happy we got slowdown in here. This makes this so much easier to deal with, especially as it's a boss rush. That is very unlucky, that spawn. 100%, that kind of really sucks, but it's okay. And then he should get frozen and die. Are you not actually taking damage? There we go. And then one of those. Lovely! Nothing to... No? Okay, good. That's fine. I didn't want a bonus item for completing that room. Of course I didn't. Who wants bonus items? I'm not going to be greedy. Let's not go crazy here. Okay, I don't know what you are, but I am going to stab you so hard. Okay, good. I may have panicked and used Book of Shadows, but really, you saw that thing. Can you blame me? The answer is no. No, you cannot. That was the stuff of nightmares. And key and bombs, bombing, keys and bombs. Step, step, step. I kind of like starting with this devil fork, and there is so many batteries around here. Huh. I really am happy about that, because I can get around so many easy rooms. And we got a tinted rock here, which is great. We get a little bit of health back, because we really were needing it. We're being a little bit reckless. I say a little bit reckless. We're only one below the maximum amount of health, but that is largely due to having Holy Mantle. Otherwise, we would have had issues. We would have had lots of issues. Lemon Party's okay. I don't know why I'm saving this 2 of hearts in case I somehow go to half a heart. Yeah, the stopwatch really counters the stupid chest things. Oh, telepills is good. That might get me somewhere on the cathedral / the chest. So we'll definitely hold on to that, just in case we get a very lucky teleport. And we are so in the correct direction for the boss. You see how I let that one kill its friend? You gotta economize. I don't want to have to do any useless stabbing. You know, I'm not gonna lift my stabbing hand for any reason other than I absolutely have to. They don't pay me enough for this. And boom. That has gotta hurt. I mean, there's one thing being stabbed in the eye, but this is being stabbed in the eye by 3 separate points. At that point, you know that something is up. So we actually get our third pretty fly. We get balls of steel, tears down, I can see forever, and paralysis. Yeah, I love me some paralysis. Okay, it lives. Prepare to not be doing that for much longer. Stab, 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 stab. God, I love this synergy so much. And then you just put Samson's ball and chain on top of it, and you're just completely fine. Oh, snap. Who's the Gupster? I'm the Gupster. That is the third one. Yeah, collar, paw, and 9 lives. So, I mean, that's very good. I don't know how much flies are going to help us with our non-existent damage, but that is very good. Hello? Yeah, we're basically just not generating flies. That is the one disadvantage here. It doesn't do anything for us. I mean, I'll kill you, and then I'm just going to telepills. Telepills! That didn't do much for me at all. In fact, I've just got a bad trip. Okay, explosions. Get your explosions here. 3 for 1 on explosions. Lovely explosions. Freshly exploded from the explosive orifices. That's not what you want either. I'll have you. Yep, there you go. You can have 1. We'll see if we can win. Just, you know, a fun little day at the... You son of a bitch. You are dead. You are so dead. Yeah, you try and do that. He was just happily enjoying himself, happily moving my money around, trying to make me second guess myself, and then he died horribly. Isn't that just the metaphor for life? Because it really is. That is just, everyone tries to juggle money, and then you die to a horrible explosion. It's just so beautifully sad. No! Oh, he's even slowed, and the bloody fork has got such a low range that I couldn't get to him. See, again, I'm like pretty confident everything's going well in this run. We're all okay. But then I'm going to get to that final boss and just regret all of my choices. I really am. I don't like that you can't kill them with their own bomb. Actually, no, you can kill them with your own bombs, can't you? It's only normal Raph that gets a little bit injured by his own bombs. Okay, please be the boss. I should have just skipped all those rooms with the secret room, but I didn't realize I could do it. I didn't realize. Also, was that a spirit heart that I just walked away from? In which case, I am so very sorry, self. Back to full health with 9 lives, Holy Mantle, I mean, triple orbital, Samson's ball and chain. We couldn't really ask for a better defensive setup. In fact, the only thing we could improve on is getting the soul. That's really all that we could do. And at that point, I feel like we would be Tyr's Bane, Lord and Savior of all of the universe. Don't summon the explosion unless you want to die. Yeah, you tried to teleport away, didn't you? But you didn't get there. No, you bit your lip and then bit your dust. Okay. I didn't really expect that. But I guess we'll go see what's going on. I feel like the fact that I am flying makes this so much easier. Why is there another ladder down? Is that good or bad? I don't know. I guess we'll try. See where it goes. Maybe it's just further down into this. Oh, so we're just getting... Wait, did it just keep repeating on itself? Is that what's going on here? Because this is kind of freaky. Do we just keep on keeping on? Ah, it's to get back to the top, so you don't have to go the way back because you can only go one way. That makes more sense. Because I was like, if I keep doing this, do I eventually get more items? Is that what's going on here? I would have done that for ages had I not realized. That would have been the derpiest use of time I could have imagined. Guys, I've been going around this loop for hours now after this jump cut, and I'm just not finding anything. What do you think I'm supposed to do? Granted, it only happened to me because I'm flying and I could go back the other way, so I assumed it was just that, but that's okay. Paralysis or the Magician? I think somehow the Magician is probably more useful. Okay, there we go. Let's stab the absolute living hell out of Isaac here. Then stab the absolute living hell out of his babies. And then stab the absolute living hell out of Isaac once again, because Samson's ball and chain is making him feel the pain. And we're good. I don't think we're going to take damage. Yep, there we go. Ha! It's amazing how easy Isaac is compared to Blue Baby in this mod. Like, they're not even on the same level. And the garden. We made it, everybody. We made it. And we get nothing for our troubles. Is that going to be enough damage up finally? Nope, it's not. Way! Yay! Woo! Let's grab our key pieces. There we go. Alright. We're coming for you. We're coming for you, Mr. Fred. You're not normally a chest exploiter. What are you doing here? Silly Mr. Fred. Thinking you're part of it. Well, you're not welcome. I mean, you're not really welcome as well because I hate you as a boss, but I mean, at least you are normally here, so you got that going for you. Yeah, I am actually doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Like, look at this. That is a slaughter, but I don't know. Will this be a complete run? I have a feeling it might be, just because I have got a much better setup than I did last time, and that's obviously a very important thing to have. Grab that money. Oh, we found the ball straight away as well! That is a stroke of good fortune. I thought I'd kill him before the freeze wore out, but I didn't. And we get uselessness, but that's okay. Okay, here we go. This time, I am going to kill you. I am going to kill you. Oh, wow, that was... Okay, that was a whole nother level. That was absolutely ridiculous. That was just insane. We barely even took that. We took 1 damage. Unless I am... Is it just me? Or are they still spawning? Okay. What's going on here? Guys, what's going on? I'll kill them all at once. Okay, so I just had to survive long enough to end it. That's kind of brutal, isn't it? What if you don't have an area of effect? Heretic, you legend. My name has been Rage. Remember to like if you've enjoyed this. And subscribe for more. I'm really enjoying it. Really am. Oh, goodbye.